We are here, Youth Ambassador Program, We pulled in some of the best artists we know in the area. We put together a women's rights anthem, which is really powerful, and we want to splash it on the world.
We're taking back the power, cause we deserve it. A women's rights, a human right. We want an equal voice, equal pay, equal rights.
Well, when you combine all this positive energy, you know it's going to be powerful. And just to look at this young girl over here and the new generation, we're sending the message that so many before us have fought and struggled to be here today, and we're powerful women and we can do many things.
Taking back the power, cause we deserve it.
When I was writing, we're taking back the power. That's what I was thinking of. Like, we used to have that power. You know, women were instrumental in balancing life's energies, and now, you know, it seems like we've lost that, and now there's a movement happening where we're trying to gain that back.
As a female, we face so many different things, and I think this song does a good job of highlighting so many issues that we face. It's gender inequality, it's wages.
And I know there's been plenty of times where I've been walking down the street and I've had cars follow me, or starting to rap. There's been people who told me I couldn't rap because I'm a girl and girls can't do that.
We've been chastised and laughed at, but women always bounce back. Limit my abilities, I'm swerving way past that.
I've been through it. We've all been through it as women. So, I mean, me too.
Wanna talk about equality, I'm joining in too. I'm Dakota, I guess you could call me Mrs. Me Too.
So when I was approached to write a song about the women's movement, my daughter's 2 months right now. At the time, I was 9 months pregnant. And usually I would, if I wanted to talk about that, I would want to talk about my heroes, or rather sheroes. I would want to talk about Harriet Tubman and Michelle Obama or something like that. But when I thought about writing this verse with child, like, I couldn't think of anybody else who that would make sense to write for, who this represents than my daughter.
This one is for my daughter, born to be a leader, a visionary, powerful, the truth is what I feed her.
When I was just kind of researching some of the stats about the struggles that women have to go through, and when I read that women are making 54% of their white male counterparts, it's just crazy to think that that's happening now. And it ties into the 1 in 4 women who are homeless because they're suffering from domestic abuse, and they have to choose between being abused or being homeless.
1 in 4 women homeless cause someone beat her. Respect that we deserve is the power that we earn. Hashtag me too, my body, my turn.
That can't be the future for her. That can't be that can't be the now.
I am the revolution, ancestral calling, sojourner's truth.
Writing my piece, I definitely thought of Maya Angelou's quote that says, "I come as one, but I stand as 10,000." That we're here because of our ancestors, and so many powerful women have led us to today, but I just highlighted some of them.
Susan B. Anthony and Ida B. Wells paved the way so that Ava DuVernay could create today.
Women that were history makers, her stories, right? We think about Susan B. Anthony and how she got arrested for trying to vote. And I hope that one day when my son gets older, he can understand this and continue the revolution, because the fight obviously is not over.
We need reunification, cause we treat the genders like 2 different nations, and we don't have time to be having no patience. Remember last time that we waited for changes?
Reunification was just the first thing that came to my mind, is just because unity is the most powerful weapon that we could ever have, is just peace among one another and just better understanding and creating an open dialogue about these issues that women are facing, and of course other marginalized communities are facing as well.
When we stand in allegiance, we will never be defeated. She is so powerful but mistreated.
When we stick together and we come together, we will never fall apart. And if we do fall, we just gotta help each other up. And when we do help each other up, we stand tall together, there's nothing we can't accomplish.
You are different, you are gifted, stronger than you know, they can never take your soul.
The vision behind this video is to look at the multifacets of being a woman. And it starts off looking at a young woman, a young girl, to womanhood. and all the different issues we face, from our image and how people perceive us, to our wages, to just political, all these aspects of us. And in the end, this young woman sees that there is strength in that struggle that she's gone through.
And the vision is that we are going to go through a person's life from a time when they're very little to at the point where they're in a protest or something where they're showcasing how they've grown.
Finding her power and finding inspiration with other women and other people in her community.
There's always been music for social change that has inspired movements and that have been like anthems of movements. You think of A Change Is Gonna Come, or We Shall Overcome, or Lift Every Voice and Sing. And I think this is one of those songs.
We're trying to make this video as big as can be, because with such a movement going on around the world, that it's like enough is enough. Millions of people can potentially relate to this.
I think the world is ready for something like this, and I think it will be very well accepted.
So I think this is such an important movement, and everybody watching should find some way to get involved.
One of the ways that you can do so is by supporting this video, whether that be coming out to the shoot or financially, sharing, liking, commenting, just getting the word out. Be on the lookout for the video.
We're taking back the power.
We're taking back the power, 'cause we deserve it. A women's right, a human right. We want an equal voice, equal pay, equal rights.